Hello everyone, and welcome to day 21 of my 30 days of live videos featuring Stampin' Up's retiring product. If you've missed the last 20 days, the last 3 weeks of my lives, you'll want to go back and look at them and watch the replays either on Facebook or YouTube. My page is called Stamp with Arlena. These days that I've been sharing with you have been wonderful. I can't tell you how much fun I have had. Today is a beautiful day in Michigan. It is sun shining and it's only 44 degrees, but the sun is beautiful and everything's coming into bloom. So I have a crabapple tree that will bloom. It's usually in full bloom on Mother's Day, which is a wonderful, wonderful gift to me. I love it. Spring is my favorite season. And I don't know why I'm getting all misty. I think because I'm having so much fun with you guys. And you support me, and I appreciate that. So, the Stampin' Up! Catalogs, the mini and the annual catalog, the current ones, are finishing up on April 30th. So the retired product, the things that are going away that are not returning in the new catalog, the last time you can get them is April 30th or while supplies last. Some things are already gone and you cannot get them. The project I have for you today is most everything is available, and the one thing that's not, you can substitute anything. It's a flower. Who does not have a flower stamp set? Tell me. If you don't, something's wrong. There are so many flower stamp sets. So you can use any flower stamp that you want. All right. So I am going to point you to my work surface. Here we go. And the things that I'm going to work with today are Wonderful Thoughts bundle. The bundle, while the dies and the stamp set are going to still carry over and they will be available separately. So they will be, if you bought them both, they're $59. But they're still available as a bundle. So if you buy the bundle, they're $53. So you save $6. So that's pretty significant. And then, of course, I'm going to use my color and contour bundle. Specifically this flower, but like I said, you can use any flower. This stamp set is no longer available. But the dies, I cannot believe it. The dies are still available. You better jump on them because I'm telling you, they will not last. I'm also using the Vellum Basics. There's 3 different patterns in here. There's diagonal stripes, there's leaves, and there's a polka dot. So I'm going to use specifically the leaves pattern. These are, let me see, they are still available as of right before I went live. They're regularly $10 for 6 sheets. They're $6. So they're $1 a sheet, and it is 12 by 12. So this is the only vellum that is left for Stampin' Up. And they got rid of their plain vellum. So that's no longer available. Makes me very, very, very sad. The other thing I'm going to use is Elegant Trim, Simply Elegant. It's silver. There's a silver bolt and a gold bolt. And they're 10 yards. I don't know if they're 10 yards each or total. But these are $7.50. And then I'm also going to use the Festive Pearls. And you can't see all of them. They're gold, silver, blue, although they say they're green. They'll pick up whichever color if you've got blue, it will look blue. If you're using it for green, it will look green. And then red. So we're going to use those. These are regularly $7 and they're on sale for $4.90. And there are 200 in the pack. You cannot go wrong on that. All right. I am going to get back to my comments and make sure we're ready to go here, because I definitely want to see you guys talk to me. All right, we're good to go. Hello, Robin. Yay, Arkansas. Okay, I'm going to just cut a piece. I have already cut a piece of the vellum, and it's 5.5 by 8.5. And I want to show you a trick if you have not already seen it. I don't always do it, but I do want to do it with vellum because I don't want to score it. Vellum is very, very fragile, and to score it, you could rip it. So I don't like to do that. So on this edge, this arm that comes out on your paper cutter, it has a lip. It has a raised edge. I'm going to just put my vellum up against that so it's straight, and then I'm going to fold this over and then just crease it like so. And that way I know that it is a straight edge there. You can do that with cardstock too, not just vellum. You can do it with DSP. All the papers. I'm going to take my bone folder and I am going to crease that really nice. Just once and twice. Once up and once down. And that's good. Then I cut 2 of the smaller labels from the Color and Contour. Actually, it's called something else. It's called Scalloped Contours. This was before they named the dies the same as the stamp set. So I have 2 of these, and we're going to use that. Have you ever made a card base out of vellum? I tell you, it's the most beautifulest thing. All right, I'm going to set my card base aside, and I have my 2 labels. I'm going to use 2 colors, Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon. They are 2 of my favorite colors. I do love Bubble Bath. And now one of the new in colors that they brought back is Pretty in Pink. I do love the Pretty in Pink. They do have a basic beige they're coming out with, available May 1st. And I have been able to play with that a little bit. That basic beige looks beautiful with that Pretty in Pink. Just saying. I will be showing you some things with that in the future. Okay. I want to take my Pretty Peacock, and I'm using from the Wonderful Thoughts, I'm using the Congratulations, and This is Only the Beginning of a Life Filled with Love. So you know where I'm going. I'm going for a wedding card. All right, or an engagement card, either one. So I'm going to just ink up the Congratulations. And I'm going to center it. Oh, beautiful. And I'm going to clean that right now. Hello, Nancy. Just found me today. Yeah, I went to church and got home and quickly posted online that I was going live at 2. Courtney has to work tonight, so she's going to be going to sleep here in a minute, and I wanted to get it done before she went to sleep. And also, look what my husband bought me after church. I'm just so happy, thankful for him. Sorry, I had to take a drink while I had it in my hands. Okay, now I'm going to take the flower out of the Color and Contour stamp set, And I'm going to just stamp to the side. And it's not all going to fit, but it's okay. It's good enough. That's all I want there. And then I'm going to wipe up with my little chamois cloth that I got with my glass mat. I did wet it, so it is moist. How's Scott doing? I hope he's doing well. Oh, Nancy, how are you doing? How did your throat end up? Did it get better? I hope you are not sick, because we can't have any of that. Okay, then I want the filler, the shadow. Oh, good, Robin. Glad to hear it. And he didn't go back to work, right? He's not working anymore. He's totally retired now, right? Okay, just like that. And it does not go in the lines perfectly, and that's okay. It's meant to do that. And here we go again with this Lost Lagoon, and it's sticking on me. That's all right. Just be gentle with it, Arlena, and it will work out for you. No, still working 6 days a week. Are you kidding me? That boy. Oh, my goodness. I wish I could make it out to Arkansas. I would come stamp with you. Oh, my gosh. Would that not be fun? Then I'm taking the stamp. This is only the beginning of a life filled with love. So I'm going to ink that up. Throat still hurts some. I bet, Nancy, because it sounded rough Friday. And the longer, as the day went on, it sounded worse. And then I'm going to stamp this up toward the top of the label and to the right. Okay, just like so. I know, Robin. I would love it too. I don't know which one of us would love it more. There would be so much love in the air. Scott would have to go to the bar or something. He wouldn't be able to handle us. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to set those aside for just a second. I'm going to bring back in my card base. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to take the congratulations, which is the inside, and I'm going to put this in first before I do the front, okay? And I'm going to show you why. The adhesive I'm using are the little adhesive dots from my paper pumpkin kit. And I've told you before that when you use vellum, this is my go-to. And there is a hair, an eyelash. This is my go-to adhesive for vellum because you cannot see this adhesive through vellum. Every other adhesive that we have, you can see it. Some people, some demonstrators, they hate these little dots. I'm like, oh my goodness, give them to me, please, because I love them. Yeah, they take a bit to, transfer them from the little plastic sheet to the thing, and then you got to take the backs off. It is a lot faster to use your Stamp and Seal or your Stamp and Seal Plus and just, run it. But then you can see that tape through the vellum, and I do not like that at all. And I'm just taking those wax backs off of the dots. So you can see the dots on there. Just barely. All right, now I'm going to bring back my card base. center it best I can. And down it goes. And then you see on the back, you can't see that adhesive. It's like invisible. Of course, it helps that there's pattern there, but that's okay. Now I'm going to close it, and yes, you can see that through. I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to put 6 more of these paper pumpkin adhesive dots on the back of here. You use them a lot? Yeah. Do you use them other than vellum? I don't want to use them other than vellum because I don't want to run out of them. Although I have a lot, so I don't think I would ever run out of them. But you never know. Oh my goodness. These little hairs are all over. I don't know what they are. I wonder if they're from my dog because I pet her. Well, I have 3 dogs. I pet one of the girls. We have 2 girl dogs and a boy dog. And they are adorable. Although Stella decided to get mad at us when we went to church because we left her alone. So she tore some things up. But as far as we know, she didn't eat anything, so that's good. I keep telling her, you eat anything else, you're going to die. You're not going to make it next time. That's what the vet said. But I don't think she listens to me. Not that she understands anyway, but yes, she does. She knows what her mama's saying. Okay, so now I have the dots on there. I want to line it up perfectly over the inside one so that you don't see any edge. Okay. Then I'm going to get rid of these little wax pieces. Okay. Then I want to bring in my trim. I'm going to see what gold looks like. Ah, the gold is just like all unraveling. Ah, crazy nuts. There we go. I'm going to just take a second and wind this back up. Okay. Wow, there was a lot unraveled. A lot. Okay, I want to make sure I have some gold dots. Yes, I have some gold dots. I should say pearls. Gold pearls. These are a steal of a deal, you guys. $4.80, you can't go wrong. Okay, I'm going to double my gold elegant trim. And I'm going to make a bow. Ooh. This might be a hot mess here. Okay. All right. I think I want those ends just a little bit shorter. And then I'm going to take 2 mini glue dots because this cord is on the thicker side, plus I've doubled it, so I want to make sure it sticks down really well. There we go. And then I want to use the gold pearls and sprinkle some on here. Sure. All right. Take my pointy end, flip it over, and use my finger, I guess. Is there a gold ink that looks good without embossing? There is not a gold ink, but surprisingly, Crumb Cake takes on a gold hue when embellished with gold. So let me show you. You wouldn't think it. I had a customer argue with me. That is not Crumb Cake. So I did the card again, and she's like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. She thought for sure we had a gold ink. Let me use Very Vanilla. Do I want Very Vanilla? I don't think I want Very Vanilla. Very Vanilla might change the... Okay. So, I have... Actually, let me just show you. This is the finished card. So, very pretty. Very, very delicate. And here's the one that I made before the video. So I'll set those aside. Let me set this aside. I'm going to cut this. I'm pretty sure it is not 5 1/2. It is not. It is 5 3/4. And then I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. And fold that in half. I do have another label. I think I want that embossed though. What? Yeah, let's emboss it. See, we're just going rogue today. Thank you, Nancy, and thank you, Robin. Let me use another piece. That's not big enough. Another piece of this vellum, the Vellum Basics. And I'm going to use if I can get it, I can't separate it. Specifically, the polka dots. I love polka dots. And I'm going to do 4 by 5 1/4. And again, I'm going to use these little adhesives. And pop those off. And the reason I only put it in the corners is because I want the corners to stick down. And then I will put adhesive on the vellum behind this label. And flip that over because there's an edge. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to do, let me do pecan pie. I don't know why I did pecan pie, I just thought it would go. And then I want to wipe that ink off. And the crumb cake. I should have, well, that crumb cake doesn't look gold. It looks green to me. Okay, let me do another label and clean off the pecan pie. Do the crumb cake. And then do the flour. And I'm doing this in full strength crumb cake. And then I'm going to, I know I have a scratch piece of paper somewhere. Got it? Pulled it out of the garbage. Good thing my garbage is real close. I'm going to stamp off and then stamp on. And then gold. Ribbon, or I should say, this is trim, elegant trim. It's like a cord. It doesn't stretch though. It's not elasticy. Ouch. Just stuck myself. Watch out for those snips. They are very, very sharp. Again, I'm putting 2 mini glue dots on that knot. And then let me get some gold. Pearls. There we go. So see how that's kind of, does that help? And I want to pop this up with dimensionals. Of course I do. Well, I think I have enough wedding cards now. So yesterday I had asked what you guys thought about my video being upside down when I'm actually creating. And I did not see any responses back from that. So what I would have to do is I would have to flip my camera. You always have to flip it before you go live. Otherwise it won't flip. And once you flip it, you can't move it back or a different orientation. So what would happen is you would be able to see everything, straight up. But you would never see my face. Not that that's a bad thing, but I don't know what you would like. I have no problem when you show the end result correctly. Thank you, Nancy. The way you're doing it is fine. Thank you. So the lady, I don't think she was trying to be mean or anything. She just doesn't care to have the project made upside down, which I know there are people that do it right side up, and they have a lot more technical abilities and software at their disposal that they can use. So I don't. So yeah, that takes on a gold color, the crumb cake. Okay, so we have that one that we made, and this one I made earlier, and oh my goodness, the one we just made is buried already. This one. Okay. So do you like those? Very pretty. Thank you, Robin. And again, all the products are still available. This trim, the festive pearls, the dye, the scalp contour dyes, and the Wonderful Thoughts bundle. So if you are wanting any of that, make sure you hop on and get that. I'll drop the link in the comments below. Actually, I'll put it in the description above, so you'll have that. And yeah, we're good to go. All right, let me point you back up to me. Hello. It was so good to hang out with you this afternoon. I hope you liked today's project. Day 21 is in the bag, and we look forward to tomorrow, day 22. I hope I'm lucky enough that I can find more product that's still available. I was surprised that as much of all this was still available. It sure made the project feel better, feel easier for me to do when I know you could still get the items. Gave me ideas for wedding cards, and yes, I'm telling you, I don't know why I never thought of vellum cards before. Probably a year ago, my upline Rhonda Wade did a vellum card, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And I thought, why don't we do that more often? It's just so perfect for a wedding. And so now I make more of them. Not a lot, because they're not for everything, every occasion, but definitely a great idea for a wedding. So I do have a wedding coming up. So not till November, but whew, I'm going to be a hot mess then. You guys got to help me through that, I'm sure. So I will see you guys back tomorrow. I have a class tomorrow night, so I will be coming live to you tomorrow afternoon. And we'll have day 22 tomorrow. And we are winding down. We are getting down to the last days. So hello, Mary. Good to see you, sweetie. So I hope you like this, and I will add them to. Look at this, you guys. Look at all that we've done already. We've done all of that in 21 days. Oh, I got to add these. In 21 days. So look what you could do. I know Robin has a stash because she makes cards every day. My friend Missy, she makes at least 2 cards every day. And we're just having a ball, aren't we? So you guys take care. And yes, it's always good to see you. And good to see all my peeps. I don't single any one of you out. And when you're not here, I miss you. And I hope you're catching the replay because I do send my thoughts and love to all of you, whether you're watching live or watching the replay. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day and be safe. And I will see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye-bye.